Good evening. Today, we will be covering the post-market update dated the 3rd of July, 2024. Indian equity indices ended higher on July 3rd with Nifty above 24,250 amid buying across the sectors, barring media. At close, the Sensex was up 545.35 points or 0.69% at 79,986.80. And the Nifty was up 162.70 points or 0.67% at 24,286.50. Biggest gainers on the Nifty were Tata Consumer Products, Adani Ports, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Axis Bank and HDFC Bank, while losers were TCS, Titan Company, Reliance Industries, Tata Motors and Hindalco Industries. Talking about the corporate segment, we have WOCKHARDT shares have been on a skyward journey, surging close to 40% in 5 consecutive sessions and hitting a 52-week high of 943 rupees on July 3rd. Bullishness over the company stems from 2 of its promising antibiotics, which are heading closer to a probable launch in India. This comes after the company's investigational antibiotic drug Asain, filed as WCK 5222, managed to successfully treat a cancer patient in the US, marking the first such instance. On top of that, the drug maker has also applied to the Drug Controller General of India for nifithromycin, filed as WCK 4873 and used to treat pneumonia. The company also stated that it would launch the product in a couple of months after the approval comes. The drug holds the potential to seize market share from azithromycin due to its superior results and quicker efficacy. WOCKHARDT has secured 2 patents for this drug, with expirations in 2031 and 2037, providing ample time to capitalize on its robust R&D efforts. The company plans to launch nifithromycin in India in the coming months, founder chairman Habal F. Korakiwala told NDTV Profit earlier this year. Shares of IREDA jumped nearly 6% on July 3rd to touch an all-time high of 218.85 rupees on the National Stock Exchange amid high volumes, as 1.37 million shares of the company traded in a bunched transaction, signaling notable investor interest and activity in the stock. In the previous session, as many as 50 lakh shares of IREDA changed hands in a block deal. The number of shares that changed hands amounted to 0.16% of the total equity. The total transaction value of the block deal was said to be 100 rupees crore. Another block took place in IREDA last week, where 89.2 lakh shares, or 0.35% of the total equity worth 189.4 rupees crore changed hands. The transaction took place at an average price of 213 rupees per share. Recently, IREDA CMD Pradeep Kumar Das said that the company has requested the government to allow it to carry out a follow-on public offer as it will need further equity infusion considering the pace at which it is growing. Through the FPO, IREDA seeks to raise between 4,000 rupees crore to 5,000 rupees crore, he said in an interview with CNBC TV 18. Das also mentioned that IREDA has also requested the Finance Ministry to be included under Section 54 EC of the Income Tax Act, which will help the company reduce borrowing costs. Shares of the federal bank surged on July 3rd after the lender reported a 19.6% jump in total deposits in the June quarter at 2.66 rupees lakh crore against 2.2 rupees lakh crore in the year-ago period. The bank stock touched its 52-week high of 183.3 rupees in the early hours of trading on July 3. The lender, in its business update, said the customer deposits, total deposits excluding interbank deposits and certificates of deposit, aggregated to 2.51 rupees lakh crore, recording a growth of 20% over 2.1 rupees lakh crore as of June 30, 2023. Additionally, the bank's gross advances jumped 20% to 2.24 rupees lakh crore from 1.86 rupees lakh crore as of June 30, 2023, the business update said. According to the bank's internal classification, retail credit book surged 25% and wholesale credit book posted a 14% jump, the statement said. Retail to wholesale ratio is at 56 to 44 respectively, according to the bank. Shares of MOIL surged as much as 6% on July 3 after the company posted record quarterly sales and production since inception during the April-June quarter of financial year 2025. The company's sales grew 14.5% on year to an all-time high in Q1 financial year 2025, backed by a record quarterly production which rose to 4.70 lakh ton, higher by 7.8% on year. MOIL has continued its focus on exploration activities and carried out exploratory core drilling of 30,028 meters in the June quarter, up 49% on year. It was heartening to see MOIL team continuing the stellar performance rhythm and breaking the myth of first quarter syndrome. We remain confident that the company will continue to maintain this momentum in the coming times, Ajit Kumar Saxena, CMD, MOIL said in an exchange filing. MOIL is India's largest producer and seller of various grades of manganese ore by volume. The company produces high, medium, and low-grade manganese ore, along with manganese dioxide and chemical-grade manganese ore. Akanksha Power and Infrastructure Limited in daily time frame is trading around 163.50 points with a change of 20% and is trading with a net volume of around 798,000 shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 134.95, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 83.09. Kingfisher Science and Technology Limited in daily time frame is trading around 2,604.50 points with a change of 20% and is trading with a net volume of around 251.209 thousand shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 2,195.83, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 78.57. J. Jalaram Technologies Limited in daily time frame is trading around 695.40 points with a change of 20% and is trading with a net volume of around 169,000 shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 613.92, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 71.07. For the stock recommendation we have Deepak Fertilizers and Petrochemicals Corporation Limited looks good and can be bought at 742 rupees, keeping a stop loss of 719 rupees and a target of 765 rupees.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.